Hello and welcome. Welcome to the wonderful world of photography. In this case, it's birds. And these are Canada geese. And this was a Too Good Pond in Unionville, Ontario. And I was just, hanging out and looking and saying, oh, yeah, look at that. When these birds, obviously something happened that they did not get along with each other. And so the big one made a move at the other one, and he said, no, I'm out of here. The thing I found rather fascinating about all this, first of all, I was there and I could shoot it. But the thing I found, first of all, geese don't look all that big. But, and when you see the little ones, they're not all that big, and their wings aren't that big. But once the feathers come in, my word, they're big. And the other thing I didn't notice, and, these are the little subtleties you don't notice, is, look on his back, or her back, the way these are all raised up. And different, and just the symmetry and the perfection of the wings. But also on this, he or she, look at, same thing behind here, kind of almost like, um, oh, flaps on an airplane, which of course makes perfect sense because, they've got to adjust in flight what they do, how they do it, and all that stuff. Anyway, the geese, once again, they didn't actually catch each other and hurt each other, but they certainly were interested in not being very close to each other just moments before I captured this shot. And I was pleased. I do believe I probably entered this into some competitions, and it probably did well. The other thing that was kind of cool is they're kind of overlapping a little bit, and but definitely the closer up one, he is the aggressor, and he's saying, "Get out of here, go away, don't be here." And the other one's like, "Yeah, okay, I'm out of here, I'm on the way." Anyway, birds, birds, birds. You can shoot. Well, nowadays you can shoot 1,000 shots, and if you get one good one, that's pretty good. And you just never know when that moment comes along where something happens where you say, hey, that's it, I got it. And you may not even realize until later. Like there was one, and I haven't found it yet. I don't know if I printed it, but it was a duck. But I was trying to shoot the whole duck, and something happened. I ended up just getting its head. But you know what? It was the best picture. So, especially with digital, keep shooting. I like burst mode. Some people are like, oh, no, no, don't use burst mode. No, 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 no. But I like burst mode because sometimes things happen where you otherwise would have missed stuff. Especially if you're shooting a person and they're blinking. So you think, yeah, I got a great shot. And then you see their eyes look sleepy and stupid and terrible. And you say, oh, gee, I wish I had shot in burst mode and I could have got a better shot. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that this was taken in burst mode and was probably the second of three pictures because the camera I was using at the time, which was a Sony DCR, DRC, whatever, R1, its burst mode was only three, but I was pleased. Anyway, there comes a time when a goose is attacking you. Oh, by the way, those geese, if you get into something and you happen upon a goose and it's coming at you, stand your ground, back away carefully, and if it takes to the air, hit the dirt, because those wings can break your arm. They are strong, strong, strong. I never had an arm broken, but I certainly did have an encounter when I was, probably about 11 or 12 on the Toronto Island. And it's funny, we'd been warned to watch out for this aggressive gander. And we were doing an orientation thing, and they said, okay, when you get to this thing, don't follow your thing. Don't follow the compass. Just go along the shoreline, and you'll get to the next thing. And so here I am with this, the thing and the compass and all that stuff. And I was saying to the guys, hey, they said, there was a gander around here, and you got to be careful. And anyway, the guys I was with, there were two of them, they just quickly ran ahead. So here I am with the map and the compass and the clipboard and such. And I'm like, oh, okay, where? And I look up, and here comes the gander. I was like, oh, no. So I did hold my ground. And I started to back up carefully and slowly. And then he took to the air, and I immediately went straight to the ground. And he landed behind me, and then I got up quickly and turned so that I was facing him. And I stood my ground, and I backed away slowly, and that was the end of our encounter. We should have just gone up the beach. Anyway, beware the goose. Anyway, thanks for coming. Thanks for having a look. We'll see you again. Bye for now.